Hey, good morning everyone. I got these 4 sheets of plywood that I'd like to try to get up. It's supposed to be windy today. They're saying 40 to 50 kilometer an hour gusts, so I'm going to get started here early and try to at least get these 4 on. Okay, well there's 2 rows on. I got to finish nailing, but then now I got to go up on the roof though. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna go up the ladder first and put a couple scabs of wood on either side of the ladder so it can't slide off. Well, I got all the nails in. My framing nailer stopped working, so I had to nail the last 2 sheets by hand, but I got it all done. So time for a break. Get my strength in my legs back up again. It's been a long time since I've done a roof. Hey everybody, it's windy out and I don't have my microphone, so I'm just using my cell phone microphone, so there's probably wind on the mic, I'm sorry. Here's my rolled roofing membrane. It's 39.5 inches wide. So I made marks up the edge, 39.5 or 38.5, so I have an inch of overhang. Made marks on both sides. Now I'll chalk a line. Okay, so there's my chalk line. Well, mostly a chalk line. I can see it over there, it's just very faint. So clear off that edge a little bit and then I'll roll out the membrane. So guys, this is a torch-on membrane. There's no way for me to safely do the torch and hold the camera and all that stuff, so I'm gonna have to put it all on off camera. So I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. So here's what it looks like on. I got the torched it on. I screwed it up right there. I should have moved the sticks that are holding my ladder. I never did. So I don't know if you can see it, but right there's a bunch. And then if you look close down here, I'm like ½ inch off my line. But it's just a bunkie, right guys? So put the next strip on, overlap 3 inches, and keep on keeping on. Well guys, I gave up. I forgot my Tiger torch at home. And well, this torch that I used to put this on, it wasn't enough BTUs. It was just a small, like, weed burning torch. My neighbor had one and I thought I'd try it to see if it would get her done, but it didn't. So I put Tyvek up on the roof. That should do it until I can get back. I need my Tiger torch to get this done right. So hopefully this holds. Hey everybody, I'm gonna try to get this roof buttoned up. Let's get to her. All right, so that's great. I got the Tyvek all off, and I'll let the roof dry for a couple hours. You know, I just got to thinking, if I don't do this roof now, then I'm gonna have dew in the morning back on the wood. So I better get the strips all cut. Okay, so this looks good and dry now. What that guy told me to do was I was supposed to roll it out with the plastic membrane on the back and then set it in place. I'm to tack it within this first 3-inch section. This line is indicating a 3-inch overlap. He said to tack it here in the middle and then roll it up And then he said I need to weld the top part onto the bottom one with some heat. So I've got a torch. He said a Tiger torch is too much heat. So I just have a butane torch, like the one that I use for starting campfires. I'm not sure if I've showed it in a video or not. So I'll get this all set up here and start. So I guess first off what I'll do is I'll roll it out halfway so I don't have to stand on it, because with the plastic on the back it'll be really slippery. Up here I'll roll it out the rest of the way and make sure that it's gonna be long enough. I'll roll it back up halfway again so I can get underneath it, or at least a few feet. Where are we at here for the edge? Too low. Oh, way too low. So right there I got the line buried. So just want to pull this sticky back out from underneath it at this location. And then I'm going to put a tack in it. But that'll at least hold that there. So now, double check down here. Yeah, so I'm just underneath the line. That's where I think would be a good spot to be. And then right about here, I'm going to put it at the same spot. Okay, and now I'll do the same thing and I'll put a second tack. Okay, so he said very lightly on the back to score this plastic piece in the middle. And then, oh yeah, then I can start to peel it off. Okay. So now this should be nice. Didn't get all the way through there. This should be nice and clean, and that'll be all ready to glue there now. And I'll get my torch and I'll start welding the two of them together. Okay, so I got a glove on so I can have my hand close to where the heat is. And I just want to heat up this area here where it's going to overlap and weld the two of them together. I can smell the tar melting, so that's good. Oh, I can see it too. Look at the glob of tar in there. That's good. Oh, it's even oozing out at the seam. Oh, this is great. This is going to be a really good, nice and watertight roof. Okay, so I'm going to work this along and get the rest of this done. Turn the camera off and, so I'm not thinking about it, and carry on with the process. Okay guys, so I got the other side done. That went really well. And now I'll get this side done. I should have taken that nail out. You can see here I glued it, just tacked this up and I glued it along the underside edge too. It doesn't take much. Oof, that's hot. My last trip up this stupid ladder. That's a long way down. Oh, none of you guys have vertigo. I forgot this. Well, I didn't forget it. I ran out. There should be half the last sheet. I ran out of propane. I'll be happy when this is done. Looks good though. Okay folks, well, there it is. That's it for this video. That's all done. I got, you can probably see, I left like 3 inches of overhang at the ridge. Oh yeah, my fingers are in the shot. I left like 3 inches of overhang at the ridge. So, I don't know, maybe I'll glue that down the face of the fascia. It's coming off in the future anyway. So yeah, that's it. She's all finished. And this stuff glues up super good. I had to put this piece wasn't quite long enough. I didn't have quite enough material, so I had to put a patch on it, but you can see how when you heat it up, the tar underneath comes right out along the seams. There's tar coming out in a lot of spots, oozing down from, I don't know. I think that's the way you're supposed to do it. I watched a YouTube video on a guy that does roofing, and he showed how you roll it out, and I'll put a link in the description to his stuff. Not that I think that any of you will ever use this method. I'm freaking thumbs in the shot again. Not that I think that any of you will use this method, but at least I can give him props for where I got the information. So thanks for watching. I'm going to take one last trip down this ladder, and hopefully I never have to come up here again until I do the rest of the build. And maybe by then I'll rent some scaffolding, because this is treacherous. Look how high up we are. Okay. Have a good one, everybody.